Live from the 100.5 and 790 newsroom, this is WSGW News.
41 degrees at 6:05. Good evening, I'm Jonathan Dent. A warrant is being sought for a suspect who police say fled from a vehicle where guns and drugs were found early Wednesday morning. Michigan State Police troopers in Saginaw stopped a vehicle around 2 a.m. for making an improper turn near Woodbridge and Congress. Police say that the driver of that vehicle fled on foot while the passenger stayed behind. Troopers reported finding a pistol, suspected narcotics, and a large amount of cash in the passenger's possession, as well as a Draco-style pistol in the trunk of the vehicle. The passenger was arrested and lodged in the Saginaw County Jail, and police say that they're working on getting a warrant for the driver, who was identified early in the stop. Michigan Sugar Company held its first ever Sugar Beet Summit at Saginaw Valley State University today. Sugar beet growers from around Michigan gathered to learn about all aspects of the industry, including how to improve planting and harvesting, getting the most out of crop insurance, and details on the cooperative structure of Michigan Sugar Company. According to Elizabeth Taylor, the company's Ag Relations and Communications Manager, the goal was to give farmers options on what they wanted to learn.
So we really wanted to give something for everyone. So we have a lot of things to talk about with shareholders and industry professionals. And so a day like this with their short breakout sessions and a variety, it gives them choices.
Taylor says that while this was the first Michigan Sugar Beet Summit, she hopes it isn't the last. Independence Bridge in Bay City will be closed to start off this weekend, with more closures to follow throughout the month. The bridge was closed during the day on Tuesday and Wednesday in preparation for demolitions work. According to Bay City Bridge Partners, another scheduled closure will prevent crossing from 7 a.m. tomorrow until 6 p.m. on Saturday. After that, Bay City Bridge Partners says single-lane closures in either direction will last through the 19th, and from February 20th to the 21st, the bridge will be closed again while northbound lanes are being prepared to accommodate two-way traffic. WSGW News Time is 6:07. The weather forecast is coming up.
The Bliss Bridal Wedding Expo and Fashion Show is Sunday, February 12th. The location is the Great Hall in Midland from 1 to 3:30 p.m. Admission is $5. Find out more by clicking on the Bliss Bridal box when you visit WSGW.com.
WSGW News Time is 6:08. Search efforts for a missing ice climber have been suspended. 32-year-old James Bake of Gaylord was climbing a roughly 50-foot cliff at the Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore when he fell into an icy Lake Superior. His friend called 911. Lieutenant Kathleen Romans with the Coast Guard says that they sent helicopters Tuesday to help with the search, but they faced rough conditions.
The waves were crashing about 5 to 6 feet. They're crashing heavily on the rocks. And there was also ice. So there were ice shelves. They did lower the rescue swimmer to see if they could get better vantage point. However, the waves were so bad that it wasn't safe for the rescue swimmer to actually get into the water.
Roman says that the rescue swimmers rode a moving ice shelf to search from the surface, but they still couldn't find Bake. The search continued on Wednesday, but they found no signs of life. The Michigan Senate has voted to repeal a portion of the state's third-grade reading law, the part about holding kids back who are behind in their reading skills. Sponsor, State Senator Dana Polhanke, says it's ineffective.
Grade retention research in other states shows that it has little or no impact on student achievement and may negatively impact longer-term student outcomes, including students' mental health.
The bill keeps provisions outlining how schools assess students for reading skills and what interventions to provide. Stay tuned. We've got much more coming up on the Evening Roundup.
The Saginaw Spirit play here.
Mangoni walks down the right side, a shot blocked on its way. Rebound chance, they score! Roberto Mancini on the backhand.
The homestand continues for our Saginaw Spirit, who hosts the Sioux Greyhounds this Friday night. Join Dylan Clark and Dennis Rosier when they bring you all the action starting at 6:50 p.m. on 100.5 FM News Radio WSGW. And for tickets for Friday night's game, visit SaginawSpirit.com.
Saginaw Spirit Hockey on WSGW.
Stocks closed lower, giving up early gains as concerns over the Federal Reserve's future policies offset excitement around corporate profits. In New York, the Dow Jones Industrial Average, NASDAQ, and the S&P 500 all finished lower. Locally, stocks were also down. AT&T down 19 cents at $18.97. CMS Energy down 39 cents at $60.50. Dow down 73 cents at $59.08. DuPont down $1.14 at 75.76. Corteva up 72 cents at 62.60. HP up a nickel at 29.66. Huntington Bank down 18 cents at 15.26. Independent Bank down 31 cents at 23.02. Lumen Technologies up a nickel at $4 even. Home Depot down 5.24 at 315.55. Walmart up $1.30 at 141.52. GM up 6 cents at 41.63. Trinzio down 3.36 at 25.80. And oil finished the day off 82 cents at 77.65. This is David Anderson from Baird and Saginaw and Midland, wishing everyone a great night and even greater returns.
News coverage.
The beating of Tyree Nichols.
The debt ceiling. New moment in the battle against COVID.
Ice storm, coldest air of the seasons.
News.
Interest rates. Inflation.
U.S. economy adding 517,000 jobs last month.
News.
I'm retiring for good.
The U.S. has shot down a Chinese spy balloon.
And I commend President Biden's leadership.
This telegraphed weakness to Xi and the Chinese government.
News coverage.
6 more weeks of winter.
On WSGW.
Good evening. This is the WSGW Farm Final for Thursday, February the 9th, 2023. I'm Terry Henney. In Chicago today, negatives all across the board on the Chicago Board of Trade. We'll see how that finished off in just a moment or two. As far as our weather is concerned, it was a wet one, a soggy one. Started the morning off with plenty of rain shower activity, some cases a half inch, 0.6 of an inch. Then things tapered off. We had a lull. And then as we moved into the evening hours, once again, the rain pattern moved in. Snow in northern Michigan. It does appear as though, give it another hour, and we should see pretty much everything drop off in the southern 2/3 of the lower peninsula. But northern Michigan's going to continue to see some snow shower and some freezing rain. We'll take a look at the weather forecast, which means a little bit more of a warm-up as we go into the weekend. That'll be coming up. But first, wheat finishing down 8 at Star of the West this afternoon, in Frankenmuth as well as Cassidy-Rapson. The white wheat at 717, the red wheat at 667. New crop down 7, 748 for the white wheat, 698 for the red. Corn down 8, Cassidy-Rapson as well as Frankenmuth, 616. The new crop down 6 at 530. Soybeans down a penny in Frankenmuth, 1444. The new crop down 6 at 13. Over in the thumb area, 1439 on the nearby soys with the new crop at 1295. Sun sat this evening at 558. It'll rise tomorrow morning at 742. We're going to be looking at some mixed precipitation as we go through the nighttime hours, especially in northern Michigan. We're going to see the winds pick up a little bit too, coming out of the west, gusting to 40 miles per hour, a low of 32. During the day tomorrow, clouds, mixed precipitation as we move into the afternoon hours, 32 for a high, 23 for a low tomorrow. We're going to have a northwest wind, not nearly as strong as today, about 10 to 15 during the day, 5 to 10 tomorrow night. Then on Saturday, everything should be clearing out. We're going to be looking at mostly sunny skies with a high of 40, a low of 27. Sunday, more of the same, sunshine, nice day, 45 for a high, looks like 28 for a low. And moving into Monday, first part of the work week, the middle 40s for a high temperature, low 30s for a low, clouds. Tuesday, we should see some sun, upper 40s for a high. Chance precipitation on Tuesday night, moving into the day on Wednesday. Wednesday's high will also be in the upper 40s. That's it for our closing prices this evening. Join us tomorrow for the early morning edition at 5:30 and your first look at the markets at 11:40 on WSGW.
The WSGW Morning Team.
Winter is finally arrived.
Yeah, how about that?
It took all of January, but this is what we wanted.
Well,
Who wanted this?
I promise you there are
I was enjoying it.
There are many people who are just now, it's like finally they can do some stuff around here winter. They don't have to go north.
Denise, I was tired of looking at
That's true.
gray
Tired of looking
and
at
mud
gray,
and just,
I know.
It was nice seeing my dog frolic in the snow in the backyard.
Is there any dog that doesn't like the snow?
I'm
sure
there are some. Yes.
My dog laid out in the snow yesterday, and he's fairly big. And he was laying in that snow just like, I'm home.
Come on out and join me.
Yeah, no. Thanks anyway.
And Charlie, with the cold weather, you got your ice rink back, right?
Finally, been waiting for it. It's been a puddle of water for the past month.
Charlie, Denise, and Pat, your morning team. 5:30 to 9 on WSGW.